Hey, what's good? Welcome to Journey with Red. It's been a while since I've done one of these. So much has been going on. Most importantly, I put up a video yesterday stating that today was the last day. Actually, tomorrow is the last day. I've just been like a whirlwind of activity. But yeah, portal game system, $1 to enter, giving this away tomorrow at noon. I'll put it in the details of this video. What else has been going on? You know, the books, I actually have a book signing. I am so happy and excited about that transition from the day job type thing. But what I really want to talk about is, you know, kind of realize something today. And, you know, I think it's important that I highlight it. No matter what the world throws at you, no matter, you know, how you feel about the people around you, no matter how you feel about your job, no matter how you feel about your finances, I'm going to give you this eye-opening secret that just stuck me. It's like, pal, wake up and understand this. You've always got yourself. You have gotten yourself through so much drama, situations, problems, whatever you want to call it, stress factors. You, usually nobody else. It's you that does this. You know, what I'm doing as I continue to proceed with this whole 7-figure thing is, you know, I'm actually going out there, I'm actually talking to people. That's how I got the book signing thing going on. You know, and I'm talking to people about the media thing. I actually took a business class at AIDA and I did the research, and in this area, Camden, New Jersey, it's not really being served as far as media creation, you know, for smaller local businesses. So I find myself just like during the course of the day just walking the stores, hey listen, I offer this. Happily, Saturday, I got a gig. I really got a gig for a 60-second commercial. I'm excited about it. But that's what made me realize, it's like, you know, you have to put in the work at some point. It's easy to complain, you know, to whoever will listen about how the world is treating you wrongly, how the world is not helping you, how, you know, people in your circle are not helping you. At the end of the day, if you stop worrying about that and just do what you need to do, as a person, as a sentient being, life really, and I don't know why, it just becomes easier. You know, we've been brought up in this whole world thought idea of that we need other people. It's nice. It's nice when you have other people in your corner. It's really great when you have people that will assist you on the journey. It is super amazing when people have your back. But as you start to go through this life, you find out that not everybody has your back. As my grandmother would say, not everybody has your best interest in mind. I think that's why I wrote the Pharaoh's Grimoire. It was more or less spells to ward off negativity. You know, I mean, yeah, the money part is fun, but spells to ward off negativity, that's a win-win. You know, and when we look at the dynamic of negativity, when we look at the dynamic of things that are bringing us down and we just assign that tag, or that person's negative, or that situation is so negative, or this is toxic, or this is so toxic. What you're really doing is you're assigning blame to yourself. You know, we all have options. There's no way around it. You know, if you want to break that down further, we all have choices. We just tend to go with the choice that's going to not ruffle that many feathers or cause that much of an uproar or cause, you know, people to look at us sideways. You've got to make sometimes the hard choices. That's something they talk about in business all the time. You have to make the hard choices. You know, no company really wants to lay off their valued employees, but sometimes you've got to make that hard choice. You've got to say to yourself, hey, listen, if I don't lay off 20 of these people, we're going in the dumpster. The company is finished, it's kaput. That's an example of a hard choice. They don't really want to do it. Yeah, there's probably some mid-level manager that's taking complete glee in the fact that people are going to lose their jobs. But for the most part, you know, if it's a smallish company, you know, the owners, you sit down, you have lunch with them, you sit in the break room with them, you know, they watch you bring new children into your family, they watch you get married, they watched all of this stuff. They don't really want to let you go, but they come to a point when they say, okay, I've got to make a hard choice. It's either the company or them, you know, and nobody goes in business to watch their company go into the dumpster. That's what I mean by hard choices. And as you look at the gamut, if you look at everything, there's always a hard choice. There is always a hard choice. This life, I don't care what people tell you on YouTube, or you know, what people tell you in books, it's not super easy. Because at the end of the road, just before the fork shows up, there is a choice to be made. You know, hopefully you will make the correct choice. You will lace that choice with positivity. You will lace that choice with love, with joy, with compassion. Yes, you can do that. But the choice still has to be made. No matter how you try to get around it, it's going to have to be made. You know, as I continue this journey, trying to obtain, trying to manifest, trying to assume, you know, via the law of assumption, I find that the choices come fast and furious. It seems like just as I made a choice, I'm like, okay, I'm in the clear for a little while. There's another choice. You know, and and I've said this before, it's the universe's way of testing us to see if we are indeed worthy. You can go through all of the subconscious training that you want. But if subconsciously deep down inside you are unhappy because you have not made a choice, you will continue to be unhappy. Subconscious is going to kick in and be like, yeah, I like the fact that you've been talking to me, throwing me all this positive stuff. But deep down inside, I know you're unhappy in the place that you're in. It's a choice. The only way that you change that or pull that disc out of your subconscious is by making a choice, a real choice, making that hard choice. That kind of tells your subconscious mind, okay, you're serious about this. You are real. This is the hardest choice that I have seen this Negro make, and I don't know how long. Okay, let's move forward. I spend a lot of time on YouTube because I'm into this. I'm into the whole new thought thing, you know, and I watch many people talk, and sometimes they're just playing in the background because auditory, you know, the eye is gone, but the ears still work. And I listen to a lot of what they say, and through the years, I've come to understand how things tie in. And then I'm like, after a while, some of them I listen to, I'm like, oh, this is clickbait. They're not telling you anything. In fact, they're telling you 180 degrees what a person should be doing. They got 1 million followers, I don't. You know, but that leads me to highlight the fact that people just want that comfort level. People are still seeking that comfort where they will believe anything as long as it does not change stuff too much around in their universe. If you tell somebody you can go to sleep, wake up tomorrow morning and have $1 million, you know, with just thinking about that $1 million, and they believe you, there's something wrong with that picture. And I'm going to tell you what's wrong with that picture. Your subconscious. If you do not truly believe in your mind that you are capable of acquiring or assessing or manifesting or having $1 million, it's never going to happen. You're always going to get that pushback. You know, maybe 10,000, maybe 100,000. You know, I mean, through the years, if you're of a certain age, through the years, you've seen that much from your paychecks transfer into your bank account, hopefully. You know, so yeah, maybe 100,000 might be a number. Then once you acquire that, then you can move forward and say, you know what, I've done this 100,000 so many times. I did it at least 5 times. I'm halfway there. Why aren't I shoot for the cool million? But you have these influencers that's telling you it's super simple. No, it's not super simple. If it was super simple, the guy that lives down the hall from you would just be manifesting $1 million every night. He would. The chick that you pass on the way to the store every day, she would be manifesting $1 million every day. The whole economic system would just collapse. Yes, there is abundance out there. There will always be abundance out there. But just to circle back to the front of the ranch, if you don't believe it, there's no way. And let me go backwards. If you don't believe it in your subconscious mind, it's not going to happen. You can believe in your conscious mind all you want. Your subconscious will put the brakes on. Your subconscious will tell you that you need to stop. Your subconscious will find a way to say, nah, you're getting too close. You don't really want this. I'm going to make sure that you don't get it. You know, it comes to these hard choices. It always breaks down to choice. Another word for, I guess, for the phrase cause and effect. You know, if you're not happy, you're not happy. You can't deny it. You know how you feel. Okay, no matter what anybody tells you, you know, no matter what anybody says to you, if deep down inside you're not happy, if you're not doing the happy dance and having the warm fuzzy feeling in your stomach, you know, 24 hours a day, you're not freaking happy. It's a choice. You have to find why you're not happy, and then you have to decide what you're going to do with that thing that's not making you happy, or that person that's not making you happy, or that job that's not making you happy. You're going to have to decide that. And I think this is part of the reason why my grandmother always told me, okay, not everybody has your best interest in mind. You came in this world by yourself, you're probably going out by yourself. God bless your soul. Because at the end of the day, you've got to make the choice. You, not anybody else. All that is just rah-rah, sis, boom, bop. Anything that's coming from another person is just fanfare. It serves no real purpose. Because at the end of the day, when the sun goes down, okay, and you're laying in your bed and you want this and you want that and you want this, you will quickly find out that your subconscious will say, buddy, before you start asking for all of this, did you make that choice that you needed to make? Did you? That's the way it works. In a nutshell, that is the way it works. This is what I have learned from listening to Neville Goddard, 19 Keys, Billy Carson, you know, Joe Dispenza, everybody. Mel Robbins, just to name a few people. One trend is always there. You've got to believe, but most importantly, you've got to believe in yourself. It gets no simpler. I don't care how many people believe in you. If you don't believe in yourself, ain't nothing moving. Nothing is moving forward. You know, take the rhetoric out your ear. Take the rhetoric off of your mind. You know, anybody can offer their opinion on your life, but they're not living your life. Get to realize that. They're not living your life. Unless they came out the womb with you, meaning a twin, basically a co-joined twin, and they're going through the same experiences that you have experienced, all the unique experiences that you've experienced as a person. How can they tell you what's best for your life? How do people do that? I had an experience when I was 7 years old that I don't even talk about. That figures into a lot of how I think about life. I had another experience when I was 14 years old that figures a lot into how I visualize my life. So what concept, when you go to a therapist, when you go to a psychologist, unless you tell them every detail, every minute, every little piece of what you've gone through in your life, how can they fix the problem? Guess who gets to fix the problem? You. Nobody else. Nobody else. You've got to make those choices. Cause and effect. Universal law moves forward, has been here since the beginning, will be here till the end. In fact, beginning and end is actually cause and effect. You know, I want to talk about more, but I want to get back to doing these Journey of Great videos, because as I discover more about myself, the person that I am, the person that I am becoming, as I discover more about these hard choices, as I discover more about the world around me and how I'm creating my own reality up here, I want to share that. I really want to share that. I won't go out there and do their business though, okay? I definitely want to do that. But at the same time, I want to take time out to share these moments, these eye-awakening, sometimes third eye-awakening moments of what this reality is and why our reality is shaped the way it is. Choices. That's the only answer I can come up with. If you can come up with a better answer, I'm all ears. Please just drop it in the comments. You know, remember the game thing, okay? And I'm really sorry about that. Like I said, I've been running around like a maniac. It's actually tomorrow at noon, okay? I will actually post up a video of the winner. Details are definitely in the description. Other than that, I really can't think of anything else. It's just, you know, take a personal inventory of your life, and, you know, whatever, you know, you think about that is making you unhappy, that's making you sad, that's making you feel less than, you know, don't blame other people. Stop doing that. Don't blame them. They're just doing what they do, okay? And if the side benefit is they can bring you down, okay, they can make you feel less than what you truly are, then they're going to continue to do it. But the truth of the matter is, it's inside of you. It's always been inside of you since the day you were born. You know? Hey, listen, I'll be back. I'll definitely be back. But you already know, it's your boy Red. Love you guys. See you next time. Hey, make sure, comments, let me know how you feel about this. All right? All right, I'm out. Peace.